How do you build a hookah bar in The Sims 4 with a residential attachment using The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Sims 4 speed build. This build idea was recommended by Candy Coated Sims, one of my members and subscribers. So, thank you for the suggestion. Guys, let me give my normal disclaimer. I do not edit my voiceovers when I do speed builds and cast creations. So, please forgive my stumbling, bumbling, ahs, and my slow Southern United States drawl. So, guys, I'm building a hookah bar, and you can see that I put the layout out pretty quick. The left side of the build is going to be the house, and the right side is going to be the hookah bar. Is going to be a downstairs and an upstairs. Of course, I'm going to be using the bubble blowers from the Sims 4 City Living, and I'm going to put a bar in here too. I really kind of struggle with what accent colors to put on the outside of the house. I know I wanted to use stone, but I struggled to kind of blend the colors I wanted. I also knew that I was going to use this see-through glass swatch to put around so I will have good views. I am building in Gibby Point. Once Candy suggested this build, I was like, yeah, this would be perfect in my Her Family Legacy because we are in season 7. And this season, guys, we have been telling a story about addiction, and that's being told with our one of our twins, one of our two oldest, Lee. She's been living with her sister, and she's on that fizzy drink, that seltzer, that nectar, also the kombucha. Yeah, she's doing it up, kava. But we're gonna tell a full story. So this will be, semi spoiler alert, her next venture into the bubble blowing machines. Now, I'm going to talk about the build, and I may go in and out of the herbs. Now, you can see that I'm going through and put my wallpaper. Usually when I build, I do the outside completely except for landscaping, then do the inside wallpapers. I knew I wanted a brick inside on the bubble blower side of the build because I wanted it to have like a city look but softer. So these pastel greens with the, it's not really a pink, but it's something in the family, y'all. But these go really well together here. And then I found this laminate towel. I didn't know it came in this swatch, even though I knew that towel was there. So I'm going to put that throughout this build. Also, I know in addition to a bar, I know I want to put like a guitar, some stereo so they can just dance around, but not a dance floor. Also, like a mic so they can practice comedy and stuff because you get on the bubble blower, then everything's funny. Now I am using the what is this, the bathroom clutter kit, to kind of put some towels and soap, and to use some different like toilet paper to sit an extra roll on top of the toilet, and even a toilet paper roll. So if you download this bill and it's saying you missing some things, I promise you won't be missing anything that will keep the house from being livable. Guys, what I have been doing is building businesses so that you don't have to. And this is a part of that series. So, what I do, ever since Businesses and Hobbies came out, I discovered how fun it is to have families just visit businesses to have recreational activities. So, I take random Sims, usually that are not in world, because, that way I'm helping the Sim housing crisis. I'm giving them a home and a business to run. And that way, I mark them as unplayed once I set them up with everything they need to run the business. In this one, guys, they don't need any special skills. So you just need to put a sim here, have them register the business, and then the settings are to use the bubble blower, to be friendly, to be funny, to dance. And I have one more, y'all. I can't remember right now, but that'll get it done. And oh, and to drink bar drinks. Also, guys, I did cheat this to a 2-star business so that I can get different prices at different businesses in my game. And once people keep going, it'll level up on its own. So I am putting a yoga mat in here. This was a swatch of a bed that I have never used, but I feel like it fits well enough with this room. And yeah, I did this blue and white wallpaper and decided to do purple and black bedroom set, or a bedroom set. I think it looks pretty good actually. So me trying to find something to go on the wall. I should have put one more thing on the wall, but y'all, I like to clutter. If I was playing the house, I like to clutter as I build. If not, it'll be easier to download with less stuff. Y'all, this is going to be the living room and kitchen area. This is a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. Then in the other side where the business is, it will have two small bathrooms, three towels, but it will be fully functional with a tub, not a tub, sorry, a shower, a toilet, and a sink. So, guys, I am using this. It's a sectional and it is from Royalty and Legacy. And I really like it, but I spent a crazy amount of time trying to find the end piece. Then I'm going to put a little table that's too big in the center of the floor to kind of put a little, I think we'll put a little worn down TV from the basement treasures kit, or we could use, they have a good one for eco living too. I'm gonna put a double rug down. I just wanted to feel real homey on this side. I ended up finding some two Sims that were living off world, who was, it looks like a mother and a teen daughter. I actually weirdly put the teen daughter in charge of the hookah bar, but I did that, guys, because I want to give her time to age up, and that way I don't have to replace who's running the business. But guys, I play it smart. I leave neighborhood stories on, and I heard through the screen and through time some of y'all say, "Oh no, neighborhood stories." But the reason why is usually the Sims will have children or get married on their own, and what happens is if that Sims dies, it will automatically, the business will pass down to the next sim. Because again, I'm not playing this business. I'm just putting somebody in, testing it to make sure it works, and taking my sim there to enjoy their life and time, and to be able to say, hey, let's go on an outing to the hookah bar and let's go get drinks over here. So yeah, I've been building all kind of stuff. Check it out on my gallery. My gallery ID is at Just a Mom That Sims. We have kids play centers, toddler play centers. We have gardening businesses where you can learn gardening. We have a apothecary, yeah, juicing, everything, guys. So check it out. I've been still building businesses. Let me know in the chat too if you have a suggestion for a business. I put the half fridge here because I just love them so much. You can put a microwave or you can stack clutter. I was really gonna put a recipe book on top of the refrigerator, and like a tea kettle looking thing that you could use too. But I am gonna go back over now because I saved the business for last. I'm gonna put a kiosk outside. I am gonna do some terrain paint at the end as well, but I'm gonna use two different color bubble blowers because I feel like it fits the aesthetic really well. Coming back to switch out lights. Once I move some Sims in, I will put the setting for the lights in because I like to change the lighting based on what's going on. Now, normally this kind of place will probably have dimmer lights, but because I record, I keep my bills pretty bright. But don't forget, if you download it, use the lights to your advantage. Make it dim, make it bright, make it white light, make it cool, yeah, whatever. There's good enough lighting in the game where I don't need reshades or G shades, guys. So I'm going to come upstairs, and I first built the bathrooms like this and realized they were taking way too much space up upstairs. So I decided instead of 3.5 towels, let's do 3 towels in a straight line. And this way you can use one of those showers that either comes with Love Struck, High School Years, seasons, maybe not seasons, but the Snowy Escape with Mount Rebbe. It's the showers that don't have any walls around it. If you put it in the middle of the bill where the door is, they can go in and use the shower, the bathroom, and the sink. So pro tip, guys, try it if you haven't, if you're in a tight space. Now, me switching some of the lights out, I did decide to put two industrial looking lights here, and then I put some very those smallest saucer lights and shrunk them down using the left bracket key to get more lighting in here. Even the stairwell, I matched it to the brick on the walls. Also, guys, I'm going to put this little black rug under the microphone and under the guitar because I just feel like instead of we don't have a space for a stage, so I felt like it kind of centers it, like, hey, come to this area. Now I put a couple random chairs for some Sims to just sit around in case they don't really want to be at the bubble blowers and they're just hanging out. I did put two bar stools at that bar as well, and you would have to go behind the stairs, the Sim, to create the drinks, because I did put it between the stairs and the wall. Now I did put that ancestry book down. That is from Royalty and Legacy. So I put this little table from Businesses and Hobbies just so that it could sit on. And then I'm going to put a speaker downstairs and upstairs for music. Like I said, let the Sims do a little bop de bop side to side in place. Okay. Also, I'm gonna put some neon signs on the walls, and I'm gonna put a business and hobby sign outside. And there's nothing for bubble blowers, but I could put like a sign with drinks on it. I even thought about putting a little laundry detergent sign because bubbles get it. I know it was corny, but it's okay. So anyway, guys, I am almost finishing up because we will definitely do a walkthrough after this. But I was trying to see if it was a way to fit another hookah thing, but I ended up putting like a broom and dustpan on the wall to show like we do clean up here. It looks pretty clean, right? And I tried to fit like another activity upstairs, but couldn't figure that out. So now I'm jumping over to the wall decorations, and you can see I put the flower pot on the wall. These it was a thing from Businesses and Hobbies on the wall as well. This is the Business and Hobby sign outside. It'll hang out so you can identify this as a business easily. And I really struggled to find what I was looking for when I was trying to put like decals on the wall. Ended up doing a search by neon and finding some things. So you can see by the guitar, I put the little neon glowing guitar. I put music notes behind the mic. You could sing or do comedy. Also, I was like, I could do some of those glowing letters. I think they come with the restaurant pack. Maybe even some will get to work. Not very sure. So I went through and decided I could piece those together to make it look like it says something like, Bubblicious fun. That's what that means in Simlish. No, just trust me, okay? And then the bottom sign was definitely from Dine Out. And then I came back and was like, oh, I could put one glowing sign on the wall outside. I mean, it's good enough. Now on to the landscaping. And y'all, I have forgot to put the mailbox and the trash in, but I did do that before I uploaded. So you can see that I put 3 trees out here, put some small little mini trees around the big tree in the back, and put the glowing. They are some light up bushes that came with an event for free. They are my favorite bushes because it provides some outdoor lighting, which is usually very much needed, guys. So going over, I put one rock by the other door. I didn't want to put too much greenery. Now onto my terrain tool. Let me spray down this checkered paved path. It's got grass brown between it. It's just got some character to me. I really like it. This is where I remember to put the trash cans in. See, your girl's using her thinker. Guys, forgive me, it's like 2 in the morning. At the end of a week. Now, I did want to put a trash can on the business side too. And let's go through our walkthrough, honey. Y'all know I like to use my cinematic camera. Check out the pro tip on that. I'll link it. Guys, this is the back of the business. The side you can see through the windows to the bubble blowing machines, back to the front, and then we're gonna drop down and get ready to go right on into our walkthrough. And I decided let's go to the house side first. It's got the most rooms, but not many. So you can see straight through to our kitchen. The little fridge is actually really cute in there. That fridge came with the free event too. So check for the gallery to see if it's there. If you don't have it, go on through here and you go into our first guest bedroom. Y'all, these pictures on the wall, I don't even like flowers like that. And it's like my favorite picture in a game I have to tell myself not to use all the time. Great view out the window to the front of the street. We got curtains. And then coming back through, we're going to go into our bathroom. I think it looks really cute. I always show my bathrooms. And then we'll head back out and we'll go over to our master bedroom. And this is it. that swatch isn't bad on that bed. And then we'll come over and we got the mirror on the wall. Practice your acting, practice your charisma, practice flirting, do all the things. We're gonna just look out the back door. You can look left, you can look right. It's beautiful in Gibby Point. Also, my Sims live in Ennis Green, and in my mind, Ennis Green and Gibby Point are close together because of how they look. Now we are looking at the business. You can see we got room to have 8 people on the bubble blowers downstairs, which I probably would have liked to have a few more, but that's good. 2 seats at the bar, 1 chair in the corner. You see our guitar with the music notes behind it. Looks great. Going upstairs, guys, I really like those flowers there. It seems out of place, but not really. We have 3 more seats, so we can have a total of 11 people on the bubble blowers. I like this flower thing on the wall. I use it a lot too. Coming on over just so you can see what our little bathrooms look like. See, this is the shower I'm talking about. Works perfectly, guys. Go on and you can see the other bathroom is just identical. So we are going to back right on out of here and go outside. So, guys, as we pan around the beautiful world of Gibby Point, I hope that you enjoyed this businesses and hobbies build. Thanks again to Candy Coated Sims. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.